Developing at this hour, we're learning more about a weekend accident on I-10 involving multiple vehicles, including an 18-wheeler, several cars, and a tour bus. One person was killed and another seriously hurt. KFDM's Angel San Juan is in studio tonight to tell us why the accident is raising red flags among first responders. Angel?
Hi, Kimberly. They are concerned about access to accidents along the construction sites on I-10 in Jefferson County. Last year, firefighters with Emergency Services District 4 responded to more than 100 accidents there. So far in the first quarter of 2023, they've dealt with over 20 wrecks. A quiet Monday afternoon at the Emergency Services District 4 fire station in LaBelle. But Chief David Stacy tells us that's not always the case. This small volunteer department with 38 members provides protection to a large area.
Jefferson County ESD4 encompasses 264 square miles, which is quite a large territory. It goes way up from Brooks Road, just out the edge of Beaumont, all the way to the Intercoastal Canal.
Not only is distance an issue, in recent years, construction on I-10 within ESD4's jurisdiction is also increasing the challenges.
With the construction, you have them Jersey barriers, and when there's a bad wreck and the I-10 is shut down, you can't access it. You'll be stuck in traffic. We sometimes can counterflow if the traffic stopped completely, and we have people on scene that tells us the traffic stopped. But just getting on the interstate can be troublesome.
Which became quite apparent this past Saturday when state troopers say a speeding 18-wheeler caused a chain reaction collision on I-10 near Smith Road, close to Goodyear, crashing into one car and impacting 7 other vehicles, including a bus. Getting to scenes like this is not easy for first responders and many times not safe, especially in work zones where barriers narrow the lanes of traffic.
The speed limit is supposed to be reduced, but I don't think it's usually observed.
And highway construction can make enforcing that speed limit difficult for law enforcement as well.
With the highways being so narrow right now, it's almost impossible to have patrol cars on the freeways to enforce speeding and, where are we going to park a car? And the other thing is, the effect of police. When drivers specifically see law enforcement on the highways, what's their first reaction? They slow down or they try to make a lane change. And so we don't want to add, to the risk. We're doing the very best we can and trying to, be available to help stranded drivers. But we're minimizing, trying to create, additional traffic hazards on Interstate 10 specifically right now.
Sarah Dupre is with the Texas Department of Transportation.
I know construction is very frustrating for everybody.
TxDOT is over all the construction projects, but Dupre says the state agency is constantly seeking input.
We do work with law enforcement very closely. We invite them to come to our pre-construction meetings before projects start so we can get their input on different things that they might need throughout the phases of construction. And then we work with them throughout construction. One thing we were going to do is we were going to be taking down the FM 365 overpass, but after talking with Jefferson County Sheriff's Department, we realized that we wouldn't be doing it at a very good timing and that we wouldn't have very many crossovers and ways for them to get across. So what we've decided to do is delay that one until we're able to get the Hampshire Road overpass reestablished.
Construction on I-10 is happening in stages and won't end anytime soon, which is why both first responders and TxDOT are asking drivers to practice patience and caution. And coincidentally, this week, TxDOT is taking part in the National Work Zone Safety Week campaign. Last year, here in our 8-county region that TxDOT covers, there were 10 fatalities in work zones. In the same area, a total of more than 1,100 accidents took place. Kimberly?